Hello everyone, good afternoon, still in the echo chamber, good afternoon and welcome to Fun Friday. We've made it to the end of another week, ladies and gentlemen, and we've got a fantastic programme for you today. Sure to put a smile on your face and a spring in your step. The main song today is called Ac-cent-tchu-ate The Positive, made famous by the one and only Bing Crosby. And we got some other cheery numbers and a couple of slightly more cheeky ones. We've got some Tom Lehrer. We've got I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside, Funiculi Funicula, and she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. And for those of you that know me, that have sung with me, know that I've been playing around with various instruments. My marvellous Korg keyboard here never ceases to amaze me. I've owned it for over 2 years. I've just discovered this sound. I know it sounds like a chapel of rest, but if you play it, I do like to be beside the sea. So we have our Seaside organ ready to go. Just don't let me forget to turn it off when we come time to sing the Bing Crosby song. I also need to check that everything's working here. I should have Funiculi Funicula. Lovely. We've got Should We Come Round the Mountain. Warning, may contain traces of banjo. We already know the acoustic works. Piano. Marvellous. So I think we're ready to get started welcoming people, but obviously not starting our singing for a few minutes yet. And if you are watching later on, thank you so much for watching Homechoir. Hope you enjoy it. If you want to skip through all of this wittering and get straight to the main programme, well, there'll be a timestamp once we've streamed that you can jump straight to the welcome and notices. And we have some birthdays to sing for today, and if you're one of those people, we'll be sure to sing for you when the time comes. But let me welcome everyone who I know is watching live, but not in the live chat. Hello, Helene. Hello, Bill. Hello, Val. Hello, Sue and Tony. Hello, Sally and Annie. Hello, Maureen. Hello to Anne and Linda. Hello to Charlotte and Nikki. Hello to Val. Hello to Huyen. Hello to Katie in Thornbury. Lots of love to all of you. And then hello, everyone over here. A lively crowd today. Lots of people talking about horses. This is because of this video over on the Choir of the Earth channel posted by Mark, which yesterday crossed 100,000 views. And let me just see, because I do have the Choir of the Earth analytics here. So, yeah, it has. It's somewhat increased. Let me see if I can find the actual video itself. So, yes, it's all about this horse. So, Choir of the Earth is now officially Choir of the Horse. And it has now had 210,000 views. So that's climbed by, well, it grew by 50,000 overnight. It's climbed by another 60,000 since this morning. So I think, as I said to the choir, it's time to pack up, everyone. It's we've been upstaged by horses posterior. But, there we are. If you haven't seen the horses video, go and add to that increasingly climbing chart, and we'll see how things do. I've said if it gets to 1 million views, well, we're going to have a horse-themed rehearsal. Not that last night's wasn't. But anyway, that's all Choir of the Earth. We've got lots and lots of people here today. Let me welcome those of you who are here in the chat who are still talking about the horses. A horse, a horse. My kingdom for a horse. Okay, hello Alison, hello Barbara. Happy birthday, Barbara. Hello Barbara, hello Carol, hello Carolyn, hello Colette, hello Dave, hello Jill, hello Dorothy, hello Liz, hello Elizabeth, hello Emma, hello Fiona, hello Jill, hello Gloria, hello Irena, hello Kit Kat, hello Linda, hello Lisa, hello Marie, hello Nicola, hello Patricia, hello Rona, hello Stephanie, hello Suzanne, hello Terry, hello Wolfram. Good afternoon, all of you. And I hope you're having a good day. The weather here in Bristol is a bit blustery, but it's sunny and it's warm. And I hope the same can be said of where you are. And if it's not, well, hopefully it will be soon. So what are people talking about here other than horses? Not much. Tonight, yes, last night was very much horse themed. People are saying yes about the video. So it's basically was filmed from the crowd. During the coronation procession, Mark and his wife were standing by Trafalgar Square, and just as the carriage went past, one horse in the parade got a bit spooked, and the rider, it seems, obviously I can't comment particularly, but the analysis seems to be the rider was pulling rather hard on the bit, and the horse was pulling back and ended up crashing into the crowd just where Mark was. And well, he captured it all on video, and it is quite an alarming bit of footage. Thankfully, nobody was seriously hurt. I think someone got slightly bruised. Could have been a whole lot worse. So yes, this video has gone properly viral, everyone. And what we're hoping is that, of course, it will have a knock-on effect. More people will come to know Choir of the Earth. And then, of course, people will go, well, I like this Ben chap. I like the cut of his jib. I see he does this home choir thing. I wonder what that's like. And so we'll pop on over and we will benefit in a sort of Halo type fashion from this association with Mark's video of the horse's backside. So there we are. Hello, Glennis. Good afternoon to you. Hello, Soraya. Lovely to see you too. Virginia says, we have no horses here. That's probably for the best. Fabulous. So I do hope everyone is having a good one today. Marion has joined. Not sure what all the horse chat is about, so I hope someone in the comments will bring you up to speed, Marion. It's just one of those things. There is no accounting for it, folks, is there? 3+ years of putting music and song and joy out on the internet, being delighted when any of our home choir videos cross 1,000 views, because that's a lot of views, and then all of it upstaged by a horse. And there we are, 210,000 views. So as we've been talking in the last few minutes, it's had another 500 views. So it's on course for 1 million, I think, without doubt. Who knows? Who knows? Well, look, we have some brilliant songs to sing today. Poisoning Pigeons in the Park. Do like to be beside the seaside. Funiculi Funicula. And Should We Come Round the Mountain? And the song Ac-cent-tchu-ate The Positive. I mean, it's a perfect Fun Friday song. It really is. It's the kind of song I remember my granddad listening to. It's turned up in all sorts of TV programs and even some video games, everyone. If anyone in your family plays games from the Fallout series, they might have heard this song. So it has broad appeal, one hopes anyway. Hello, Susanna and Hanu. Good afternoon to you. Hope all is well. Hello, Kim. Almost feeling summery. Absolutely. Who knows? Carol says, are all the views by Mark? Just refreshing. I don't think he can tap fast enough, just in terms of keeping up with it. We're 210. It's climbing at a rate of knots. So I don't think it's possible to do that. Hello, Christine. Good afternoon to you. Hello to everyone who's joined us in the last few minutes. We'll be getting started in 1 minute's time, folks. So let's make sure we get everything we need. And if you can't find your smile today, well, hopefully the programme will put it there for you, particularly the last song, which is Ac-cent-tchu-ate the Positive, a worthy message for all of us in these difficult and troubled times. So if anyone's joining us, well, do hope you enjoy the show. If you're wondering what the horse stuff is all about, look at the live chat. That will explain all. But do go over to the Choir of the Earth channel and watch that video. It's called The King and an Errant Horse. You can't miss it. So let's get started, folks. What key shall we sing in today? It's a nice day. Let's have the C9 chord. We need to do another one of these at some point, but here we go. So you can sing a C, an E, a G, or you can put the D on the top if you're feeling particularly sunny, and we'll sing Home Choir, everyone, and we will start our broadcast. Are we ready? Are we steady? Nice deep breath, and... Do you know, genuinely, that always puts me at ease, hearing your voices. Thank you, everyone, and welcome to Fun Friday. To anyone who's joined us in the last few days, welcome indeed. My name is Ben. It's my huge pleasure and privilege to conduct this wonderful, wonderful choir. And we are people all over the world who come together several times a week to enjoy making music together. And on Fridays, well, we always sing some light repertoire. We sing some fun music. So you can see here, we're going to start after our warm-up and a couple of notices with She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain When She Comes. So a bit of a nice sort of horse-related theme for those of you watching. Funiculi Funicula will then follow. A fantastic song originally from Italy, and just a great laugh. A very catchy tune, just to warn you. We'll then take a trip down to the sparkly silvery sea, where we will sing I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside with my nice new Seaside organ, which I mustn't forget to switch off when we then sing Poisoning Pigeons in the Park, something a little bit darker, but very, very silly indeed. Perfect for Fun Friday, the great Tom Lehrer there. And then the last piece, as I was just saying, is called Ac-cent-tchu-ate the Positive. It's a song from the 1930s, I believe, and it's made famous by Bing Crosby. Brilliant, brilliant piece, and we'll put that smile firmly on your face. Now let's look at what we've got coming up. Well, we can see Fun Friday there, but Sing Sunday. Coming up in a few days, some gorgeous music, sacred songs from the repertoire, both classical and gospel and spiritual. So join me on Sunday morning at 11 a.m. UK time for that programme. And then Folk Monday, one of my favourite shows of all four. They're all my favourites, of course. We're going to learn a piece called The Tennessee Wigwalk, which is a special request from dear Nesta. And so that one will get you up on your toes. It's a really, really good song. And we'll learn some other cheery numbers then as well. And then following the, thank you very much indeed, the lovely reception to the deep dive we put out a couple of days ago on Pachelbel, going to tell you the story of the composition of Bach's Cantata 147, commonly known as Jesu Joy of Man's Desiring. I can already tell you what the next one is going to be after that. I'm going to do a deep dive into the composition and performance of Zadok the Priest. So there we are. If that doesn't entice you to come along and watch the deep dives, it's all free here on Home Choir, of course, although we are hugely grateful for everyone who supports us. If you give even just a one-off donation will help, and those of you who give us something every month, thank you, thank you, thank you. We can't do this without you. So for all that information and more, please do sign up for our weekly email newsletter. It is free. You can get to it through the Home Choir website, homechoir.org. Go along there, click newsletter on the top bar, fill it in, click done, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Do also tell us, please, when your birthday is. We don't need to know the year, but just the day and the month, and we will then sing you happy birthday on your special day. And indeed, it is Barbara's birthday today, and tomorrow it's Kim's birthday and Isabella's birthday. So Barbara in the States, Kim in Wales, and Isabella in Poland, to all three of you. Happy birthday for both today and tomorrow, and we'll sing for you in just a minute, but we should do a bit of a warm-up first. So can I invite you, everyone, please, to stand up, if that's possible. And if you are standing, please plant your feet a shoulder's width apart and make your knees nice and soft. And those of you who aren't standing today, that is, of course, absolutely fine. There's no pressure, but do see if you can sit up in your chair, because that'll give you a straight back, that'll straighten your windpipe, and that'll really help with the deep breathing for singing. We need to relax our shoulders, we need to relax our neck, we need to relax our jaw. Let's start with that. Just roll your jaw around a little bit. There we go. And then just rub along your jawline for me, everyone. Just to release the tension. Don't be too vigorous. It's not supposed to hurt. It's just supposed to relax your jaw, relax any tension there, and then rub your neck muscles. That's really good. And then just roll your head around. It's Friday. It's time to start relaxing, and roll your shoulders around. And whilst we're doing this, I'm going to just talk to those people who were involved in the recording of the Celebration Day song. Celebration Day, of course, let's roll our shoulders back the other way. Celebration Day is a project that we've been involved in now. This is our second year. And Celebration Day is coming up on the 28th of May. The song is taking shape. I should get the first demo of it by the end of today. Bring your shoulders up to your ears, everyone. And as we sigh, we're going to relax and let those shoulders fall. And of course, as with last year, I'm going to be encouraging everyone over the next couple of weeks to engage with Celebration Day. This is this non-denominational day where people are encouraged to reflect on and celebrate the lives of someone who is dear to them, who's no longer with them. And so I will be encouraging everyone to do that. I'm going to do one of those myself. And perhaps to inspire you, I can now tell you that we have had a wonderful celebrity record a part for this. He is actually singing the opening line of the Celebration Day song, and it's none other, everyone, than Alexander Armstrong of Pointless, of Classic FM, of Danger Mouse, of Hey Dougie, of the Armstrong and Miller Show. He has recorded for us, and he is going to be the first person singing on the Celebration Day song. So those of you who took part and recorded, you will be singing with, I think it's fair to say, a national treasure here in the UK. And just to thank you all, how exciting. And I got to speak with him on the phone, and I have to say, I was more nervous speaking with him on the phone than with anyone I've met in the last 3 years. And what a gentleman, what a lovely man he is, and what a fabulous singing voice he has. Those of you who don't know who he is, look him up. He is a super, super performer. So let's do now I've got you all excited, let's sing a couple of shapes. Here we go. And ya, 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 and again, ya, 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 ya. Fantastic. Now let's sing happy birthday for Barbara, for Kim, and for Isabella. As I said, Barbara's birthday's today. Many happy returns, Barbara. Tomorrow it's Kim and Isabella's birthday, so happy birthday to both of you. And here's your chord, and we're going to sing together. A 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Barbara, Kim, and Isabella. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy birthday, all three of you. Hope you have a fantastic day. Now, we are going to crack on because time's a wasting and we've got some fabulous songs to sing. And I didn't know this whole business with Choir of the Earth and this horse video, which has since we started the broadcast, let's just see, 211,000. So it's going up at about 15,000 an hour. This viral video, which was filmed by Mark Strawn of Choir of the Earth, of a horse nearly crashing into him, is going viral. I had no idea when I programmed this, but let's dedicate this one to the horse, who I think is okay, and to everyone in the crowd who was okay. So let's sing She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain with a little nod to the horse. Here we go. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, aye, yippee, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. Driving 6 white horses when she comes. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, aye, yippee, aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Oh, we'll all have chicken and dumplings when she comes. Oh, we'll all have chicken and dumplings when she comes. Oh, we'll all have chicken and dumplings, and we'll all have chicken and dumplings. All have chicken and dumplings when she comes. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, 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 aye. We'll be singing hallelujah when she comes. We'll be singing hallelujah when she comes. We'll be singing hallelujah. We'll be singing hallelujah. We'll be singing hallelujah when she comes. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, 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 aye. Key change. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, yippee, aye. Singing aye, yippee, 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 aye. There we go. Did you spot my subtle, very subtle little nod to Mr. Handel in the middle there? You'd have missed it, I'm sure. So that was dedicated, I say, to everyone involved in that. Could have been a very nasty crash there, but thankfully it wasn't. And thankfully Mark's okay. And 211,500 views later. A horse. So let's move on and let's sing another song which we haven't actually sung for years. We learnt it, and then we sort of put it in the cupboard and we haven't come back to it. Funiculi Funicula. This one is a great song, originally from Italy, the Funicular Railway, of course, carrying people up and down. I think it was Vesuvius, or it might be Etna, one of the volcanoes. And it's just a great song and a real earworm. So let's sing something a bit different. Here is Funiculi Funicula. I need to use the slightly more operatic voice, so I'm going to move back from the microphone. Would encourage you to do the same. Something made for fun and frolic, and so do I, and so do I. Some think it well to be all melancholic, to pine and sigh, to pine and sigh. But I love to spend my time in singing some joyous song, some joyous song. To set the air with music bravely ringing is far from wrong, is far from wrong. Listen, listen, echo sound afar. Listen, listen, echo sound afar. Funiculi, funicula, funiculi, funicula. Echo sound afar. Funiculi, funicula. Listen, listen, echo sound afar. Listen, listen, echo sound afar. Funiculi, funicula, funiculi, funicula. Echo sound afar. Funiculi, funicula. Verse 2. Some think it wrong to set the feet a dancing, but not so I, but not so I. Some think that I should keep from coyly glancing upon the sly, upon the sly. But oh, to me the mazy dance is charming, divinely sweet, divinely sweet. And surely there is naught that is alarming in nimble feet, in nimble feet. Listen, listen, music sounds afar. Listen, listen, music sounds afar. Funiculi, funicula, funiculi, funicula. Music sounds afar. Funiculi, funicula. Listen, listen, music sounds afar. Listen, listen, music sounds afar. Funiculi, funicula, funiculi, funicula. Music sounds afar. Funiculi, funicula. Last verse. Dramatic. Ah, me, 'tis strange that some should take to sighing, and like it well, and like it well. For me, I have not thought it worth the trying, so cannot tell, so cannot tell. With laugh and dance and song the day soon passes, for soon is gone, for soon is gone. For mirth was made for choice lads and lasses to call their own, to call their own. Listen, listen, hark the soft guitar. Listen, listen, hark the soft guitar. Funiculi, funicula, funiculi, funicula. Hark the soft guitar. Funiculi, funicula. Listen, listen, hark the soft guitar. Listen, listen, hark the soft guitar. Funiculi, funicula, funiculi, funicula. Hark the soft guitar. Funiculi, funicula. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. I should take a long and flamboyant bow and wait for the showers of roses and bouquets to... No? All right, fair enough. You're a hard bunch to please. So I look forward to receiving a few of those in the emojis. Well, there's a song about, some should take to sighing and like it well. We all know a few people like that, don't we? I don't see... What's the point? Going through life sighing, but a big smile on your face. That's what today's all about. Finding joy in different things in life, whether it is having chicken and dumplings, which is, by the way, one of my favourite meals, whether it is about singing and nice music, whether it's about going down to the seaside. And sometimes, I've said this before, a good sing is like 2 weeks on the seafront down at Weston-super-Mare, but actually nothing beats going for a summer's holiday. So let's have a little bit of I Do Like to Be Beside the Seaside. And I believe we haven't sung this one again for about 2 years. So I think it's long overdue. And I do hope I remember how to play it. Everyone, I do like to be beside the seaside. Everyone delights to spend the summer's holiday down beside the side of the silvery sea. I'm no exception to the rule, in fact, if I'd my way, I reside beside the side of the silvery sea. But when you're just a common or garden working lad like me, a chance to see the sea is quite a novelty. I save up all the money I can when winter's grim and grey, then off I run to have some fun with the balmy breezes play. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. Oh, I do like to stroll along the prom, 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 where the brass bands play tiddly-om, pom, pom. So just let me be beside the seaside. I'll be beside myself with glee. And there's lots of girls besides I should like to be beside the seaside, beside the sea. Okay, first here we go. William Sykes the burglar, he'd been out to work one night, filled his bags with jewels and cash and plates. Constable Brown felt quite surprised when William hove in sight. Said he, the hours you're keeping are far too late. So he grabbed him by the collar and lodged him safe and sound in jail. Next morning, looking pale, Bill told a tearful tale. The judge said, for a couple of months I'm sending you away. Said Bill, how kind? Well, if you don't mind, where I spend me holiday. I do like to be beside the seaside. I do like to be beside the sea. I do like to stroll along the prom, 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 where the brass bands play tiddly-om, pom, pom. So just let me be beside the seaside. I'll be beside myself with glee. And there's lots of girls besides I should like to be beside the seaside, beside the sea, tiddly-pom. There we go. Cool, I could murder an ice cream. A 99 with a flake. Do you know what I mean? Fish and chips. The kind that you walk out the chip shop and a massive seagull comes down and takes the whole lot. That sort of quintessential British seaside experience. Going to sit down on the beach and discovering it's all stones and broken bottles. Classic British holiday. There we go, everyone. Tiddly-pom. I hope you enjoyed that one. Now you see, as I said, today's all about taking joy, taking positives where you can. We've had chicken and dumplings. We've had Funiculi Funicula about try not to sigh, try instead to find mirth and joy. We've had a little break to the sun. But, you know, some people, they take joy from other things and wouldn't necessarily recommend that you take your joy in the way that Mr. Lehrer clearly does, from interacting, shall we say, with his local wildlife. But, you know, horses for courses, as they say. We're going to sing Poisoning Pigeons in the Park. And I'm going to have to go to a slightly dark place with this one. But thankfully, I'm only visiting. Tom Lehrer clearly lives there all the time. Here it is, Poisoning Pigeons. And... A spring is here, a spring is here. Life is skittles and life is beer. I think the loveliest time of the year is the spring. I do, don't you? Of course you do. But there's one thing that makes spring complete for me, and makes every Sunday a treat for me. All the world seems in tune on a spring afternoon when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. Every Sunday you'll see my sweetheart and me as we poison the pigeons in the park. When they see us coming, the birdies all try and hide, but they still go for peanuts when coated with cyanide. The sun shining bright, everything seems alright when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. La la, la 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 la. We gain much notoriety and cause much anxiety in the Audubon Society with our games. They call it impiety and lack of propriety, and quite a variety of unpleasant names. But it's not against any religion to want to dispose of a pigeon. So if someday you're free, why don't you come with me and we'll poison the pigeons in the park? And maybe we'll do in a squirrel or two, or take home to experiment. My pulse will be quickening with each drop of strychnine. We've been to a pigeon, it just takes a smidgen to poison a pigeon in the park. La la. And believe it or not, that is definitely one of the tamer songs from the Tom Lehrer songbook. I know them all, and I've only been able to pass on a few of his to you. If you're feeling brave, if you're feeling sturdy, go and have a listen to more of Tom Lehrer's songs. But do be warned, to say that they are dark is an understatement, okay? They are absolutely brilliant and hilarious, and you absolutely couldn't get away with writing it these days. But the fact he did, I'm so grateful. What a great song. And he's still around, and he's given these songs to the world for free. You can go along to Tom Lehrer's website. You can download the song and download the sheet music for free. What a legend that man is. Now, everyone, we are going to have a look at our new song today. And it's all about finding joy. This one, don't worry, nothing dark about this one. Maybe a little hint about what not to do. Now, this being a typical song, let me see if I can find the date of it. Lots of MCM, that's going to be 1944. There we go, 1944. And as with so many of these songs that we know here on the channel, there's an opening, there's a first verse, which really has nothing to do with the main chorus that everyone knows. And sometimes I teach it, sometimes I don't. I don't think I need to teach it. It's all about preaching. Gather round me, everyone, gather round me while I preach some. Feel a sermon coming on me. The topic will be sin, and that's what I'm agin. If you want to hear my story, then settle back and just sit tight while I start reviewing the attitude of doing right. So that's the verse. If you want to go and listen to it, you can, but Bing Crosby never sang that bit. He wasn't sermonizing. The main point of it is about finding the positive. Accentuate the positive. So let me teach this to you. We're going to go through it line by line, and then we'll sing it all together. Like this. You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Isn't that a great tune? So let's look at the first line. You gotta accentuate the positive with me. 1, 2, 3. You gotta accentuate the positive. Great. Then we sing eliminate the negatives. Eliminate the negative. So eliminate the negative with me, and eliminate the negative. Third line, same as the first. Latch on to the affirmative with me, and latch on to the affirmative. And then the wrapping up line. Don't mess with Mr. In Between with me, and don't mess with Mr. In Between. Now, the great news is you now know 3/4 of the song, because the second verse and the fourth verse, other than the very last line, is exactly the same. So let's sing the first 2 verses. You've got to accentuate the positive. Here's your introduction. Nice deep breath. You got to accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. Latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You got to spread joy up to the maximum. Bring gloom down to the minimum. Have faith, or pandemonium's liable to walk upon the sea. It's a great song, isn't it? Now, the middle section, middle 8, we sing, to illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. So that is, to illustrate my last remark with me. 1, 2, 3. To illustrate my last remark. And then Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark with me, and Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. And now, the question, what did they do just when everything looked so dark? Listen to that again. So what did they do? 1, 2, 3. What did they do just when everything looks so dark. Man, they said you gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. And then the last line, no, don't mess with Mr. In Between. And I'll let you just have fun with that last line. Feel free to improvise or stick with me. And that basically is the song. We're going to sing it twice. And this always puts a big smile on my face, and I hope it's done the same for you. Let's sing it together. Accentuate the positive. Nice deep breath. 1, 2, 3. You gotta accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. Latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum. Bring glue down to the minimum. Have faith. The pandemonium's liable to walk upon the sea. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looked so dark? Man, they said we better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. How we doing, folks? Should we do that one again? Let's get that smile ready. 1, 2, 3. You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring glue down to the minimum, have faith, or pandemonium's liable to walk upon the sea. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looked so dark? Man, they said we better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. There we go. Great song. Perfect for Fun Friday, and I hope it's had the desired effect, the home choir effect. It either makes the sun shine outside or right here on our faces. So I hope the smile is there. And I hope you have a really good rest of the day, the rest of the week. In fact, I'll see you on Sunday for our Sing Sunday programme, something completely different, something a bit more restrained. There'll be a tie, there'll be a jacket. It's all also very lovely. And the music this week is gorgeous, so do join me for that. If you haven't had a chance to watch the deep dive lecture from a couple of days ago, fascinating stuff, if I do say so myself, about Pachelbel. I love doing these deep dives because it means I get to do the kind of research into these composers that, frankly, all conductors should do. And I've gotten to know Pachelbel's music so much better through having written and delivered the deep dive. So do go and watch it, and then do please look at the videos that I link to in the description. There's a beautiful cantata, there's a Magnificat in C. That's all great. And if that's not your style, it's absolutely fine. Have a listen to some Bing Crosby. Yeah, that'll really put a smile on your face for the rest of your week. So do take care, everyone. Big hugs to all of you, and I'll see you soon. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.